it all started with making every day count. That small adjustment to my life, not only did it make me lose weight, it made me lose weight, but it also helped with my business. So I want to talk about how I got here, like this year. And it was one thing I did. I made a commitment to myself. And January 1st, I made a commitment to say, I'm gonna make every day count. This whole entire year, I'm gonna sacrifice 365 days and I'm gonna make every day count. And I wanna see what that looks like. Boy, oh boy. I mean, the amount of gratitude I have for the place I'm in today is unbelievable. But I'm very thankful for, being in the position I am today. And all it took was just making every day count. Whether that was just doing one thing, just one thing in that day to be beneficial to your life. And that's what I did. So January 1st, I was like 333 pounds. And I was really, really frustrated. And I could not lose weight. I was doing everything, right? And I was started to research because I was working out. It wasn't the working out, right? I thought. But I was doing everything I could possibly can, right? That I thought I was doing. And then I was doing some research, during the beginning of the year, like I want to say like January 7th. And I found like people were using this thing called Ozempic. And I'm like, what is Ozempic? I Googled it. I heard it's a celebrity drug. And people were losing weight. So I said, all right, let me look into it. I started to look into Ozempic, and then I found something called Manjaro. And now if you look back on my page, you can kind of see like my beginning videos of like, I used to post a lot of stuff about my weight loss journey because I was really on a journey. And I still am. Like I still need to lose like 15, 16 pounds. So I'm not like I completely got to my goal, but I'm in a much better place than I was January 1st. But I found like something called Manjaro. And what Manjaro is, it's another drug like Ozempic, but it has a couple of other elements in it that helps you lose weight even faster. So to break it down and make a long story short, and a short story is long, Manjaro could actually make you lose 25% in 3 years of your body weight. And Ozempic, I think, was like 17%. Don't quote me on those numbers because it's been a while since I like talked about Manjaro. But it was so significant that like getting the surgery, you lose 30%, like the bariatric surgery or whatever it's called. You use 30% of your body weight. So you're telling me I could take a shot and I could lose the same amount of weight and not worry about doing that surgery? Sign me up. Man, I went so hard trying to get that medication. And the thing about it is it's a diabetic drug. And at the time I did have diabetes. So it was a win-win for me, right? So my insurance wouldn't cover it because they wanted me to start with Ozempic. I'm like, no, I want this. I don't want Ozempic. They wouldn't cover it, so I had to pay for it. So they would pay for Ozempic, they wouldn't pay for Manjaro. But whatever, I started it. January 17th, if you go back to my videos, the first video I posted on this page, January 17th, I'm not sure if I'm gonna take those videos down because it's my history. But you go back and look at that January 17th video. It's literally, I recorded me taking my first shot. And I was 330, I was 325 pounds in that video because January 1st is when I started my journey and I started to lose some weight. So I lost like 7 pounds between January 1st and January 17th. But it all started with making every day count. And that's what I wanted to get to. Like, you got to make some small adjustments to your life, right? And that small adjustment to my life, not only did it make me lose weight, right? It made me lose weight, but it also helped with my business. It helped me grow my own personal brand. It helped me grow my brands that I already have. It helped me be more productive. It helped me be more efficient. It held me accountable because I knew that if I laid around all day, I have to get up out of that bed that day and at least do one thing, because I have to make every day count. I made a promise to myself that I'll make every day count. And we sometimes overthink things and we're in our own way. And it's unfortunate because the other side is so much better, but we think it's so far away, but it's really not. I mean, just a few months ago, I was 333 pounds. I was in a bad place mentally. I wasn't happy. Like, you just have to make that jump. And you got to prepare yourself. You have to say what you want to do, how you want to do it, and write it down. Become committed to it. And that's what I wanted to talk about. Like, so next year is 2024. That's the year of the dragon. That's what they said, right? So all you dragons out there, y'all gonna win next year. So 2024, what does that look like for me, right? And I think my personal brand is gonna make a huge leap forward. I have a feeling like this. I'm starting to get the feeling I got when we started Earn Your Leisure. Like, I knew I'm working on something big, and that's what I'm feeling now. It's like I'm able to articulate myself. I'm able to put things together. I have a team of people working with me now. I'm not overwhelmed, but I really feel like it's going to be special. And what does that look like? I think I'm gonna have a community of people, of thousands of people that are going to be on my weekly call. We're going to be doing meetups. We're going to be doing masterminds. We're going to be doing retreats. So many different things. We're going to make a lot of businesses millionaires. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. My mentorship would probably close. My one-on-one mentorship is probably going to be closed by then. Not sure. What I'll do is I'll probably just have a very high mentorship, one-on-one mentorship, a very high ticket mentorship, where if you really, really, really want to have me one-on-one, it's going to really cost a lot of money. And that's relative too. So, but I definitely would do that because it takes a lot of time, and I'm putting in the work now, so I don't put the work into tomorrow. And that's what it's about. Like, so I really believe like I'm going to put all those things in place. Everything I said, there's a path to do all those different things. But what we tend to do is we say I want to do a retreat. I want to do mentorship. I want to do community. I want to do meetups. I want to do networking. I want to do events. And you get overwhelmed and you end up doing nothing. But that's not going to happen. We're not going to let that happen, right? We're going to be more intentional now. We're going to say, listen, the first step is doing the one-on-one. That's my first step. The next step is doing the group mentorship. But I want to add a community component to it because I really think that everyone could help each other as well. And community is so great. Community helps grow everything, right? I just remember like back in the day, like a lot of brands became successful. Facebook became successful because of community, because of the schools, right? So I know how big community is, and that's going to be the next thing I work on. The thing after that, I want to work on like a mastermind. I think a mastermind would be dope. And building brands, and I can have some of my friends come in and speak. It'll be dope. I'll call Neo up because he's like the master of masterminds. Like when I went to his mastermind, it was amazing. So that's next on the board, right? So, and then after that, I want to do a retreat. And the thing is that people tend to like go outside of what they're doing. And like, I could just literally focus on this small group or this large group, it's relative, of people, and we can all do all these different things, and we can all grow and become successful together. So you have to focus on who focuses on you. And that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm just gonna do it step by step. I'm not gonna overwhelm myself. I have a plan, and my 2024 looks really amazing. I don't care about what the market's gonna do. I don't care about what the economy is gonna do. I don't care about interest rates. I don't focus on things that don't focus on me. I only focus on what focuses on me. And you have to live in your path, right? You have to take your path and do what's best for you. But those things that are in line, and that's how my 2024 looks, you know? And then on my business side, I think Earn Your Leisure is going to become bigger. I think our media department is going to be super big, because the more I become bigger, the more educated I get, the more things I could bring to my business. And that's what I plan on doing. I think InvestFest is going to be a massive success. I think EYU University, we're going to revamp that and we're going to take that over. That's going to be crazy. We're going to get 25,000 members in EYU University. And I think what I may do, if I do a community, I think every single member of EYU University would have access to my community. Makes no sense to be having multiple, so I would just do, a combined thing, because that would only make sense. So EYU Network, I see like new shows coming on in 2024 like that are going to be totally produced by us, and content that you haven't seen anywhere else. So it's just always thinking ahead, a curriculum. I think a curriculum for schools are going to be in play. So all these different things, but we have people in place and we have obligations to fulfill to make these things happen. And that's what I say, like, you have to plan these things, right? You have to write them down. I wrote a whole plan down for next year. I'm so ready for next year. I'm starting for 2025. So, but you have to plan for tomorrow. And that's what I wanted to talk about today, and really get an understanding of how can we do better? How can we get to the next level? Those are the steps you got to take to get to the next level. You got to stop, write down what you want next year to look like, what you want tomorrow to look like. What are you going to do? What are you going to do today to get there? Write those things down. And that's why I say, like, mentorship or coaching or group, all those different things, courses, educational books, all those different things give you the path to get there. They make it a little easier, because you don't want to be like us and make the mistakes, right? We made the mistakes. We had to learn from our own mistakes. And that's why it's good to have a mentor, to have a coach, because you don't have to go through what they went through. You learn through their mistakes. Just got another order at 7:08 in the morning. Look at that. Shout out to you. Whoa, big order too. Get your merch, earnyourleisure.com, 50% off. Coupon code BLACK. But yeah, I mean, that's what I really wanted to talk about today. I wanted to really just talk about preparing for next year. I really want to reserve Sundays for family though, and relationships. Yeah, so I really wanted Sunday to be more about relationships. I don't feel comfortable talking about the relationship while she's not here, because if I say something that I shouldn't say, she gives me a look like, and I gotta, pivot. But because I don't know what she's comfortable with sharing as well. So, and I don't want to, disrespect her privacy. So hopefully next Sunday she will be on. She speaks every Sunday. So if you are interested in trading, Jessica's been doing a call for like 4 years, a free call for 4 years. Recently, when she met me, I put it on YouTube. Y'all welcome to make it public to everyone. But she's been doing a weekly call for over 4 years, just giving you free advice and teaching you how to trade. It's every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. So you could just type in Jessica Lane on YouTube and her page will come up. So catch that call if you're interested in trading. But hopefully next week, I don't like to hope. We're going to leave that hope at the door. Next week, she's going to be on. I'm going to put my foot down. Jessica, we need you on. So look forward to next Sunday. She's going to be in that chair. It's a chair over there. I literally set it up for 2 people for her. Well, I did set it up for 2 people to do my podcast, but I stopped doing, I didn't want to do the other podcast because you got to wait on other people. Now look, there's nobody sitting in that chair. There's nobody sitting in the chair. That's the problem. You got to wait for other people. She should be sitting in that chair. But see, nothing could stop me from putting on these lights, putting on the cameras, and recording. I get to then, you know what I'm saying? I want to be responsible for my success. My whole entire life, I've been working with other people, and that determined my success. I had to wait on them. And that's why, like, this year was about me. I had to do for me, do for self. But, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I pushed myself to the limit. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still becoming even greater. but I appreciate everything. It's just amazing. So I'm not mad that I did it. Maybe I might go less in front of the camera, but I don't know. You guys tell me what I should do. Comment more, man. I'm not getting a lot of comments. I'm getting likes now. I'm getting subscribers, but comment on my stuff and ask me questions. Because on Fridays, I answer questions. Ask me questions about business, relationships, everything. Comment, share, follow. Word. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all, but I would like a comment though. But thank you guys. I'm gonna end it with that. Hopefully this inspired you a little bit, helped you. If it did, you know what to do. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all. I'm out of here. Later.